All right, so this is our first time going to the property back in late 2018.
And we just thought it was beautiful woods, and then to our surprise, there was this creek cutting through the middle, and it was like, yes.
Yeah, it was a really great surprise.
I don't know what this bucket is. That tree. That tree looks like a face. There goes Ryan. He's sleeping. This place is pretty cool. I like it. I live in the woods. Awesome sauce. Awesome. I gotta go.
So your impressions?
It's great.
This is awesome. I know that would make Pop sick looking at it that fast. All right.
So it was at this point we knew that we were going to put an offer in the property, and we did. And this is our first night staying before we signed the paperwork. And this is a picture of us as first-time landowners that very next day after we signed the paperwork.
The creek was up.
It was up. Not as up as it's going to be later in the video. So this is what base camp looked like when we first got on the property and started camping on it.
It was not much.
A lot of work. Man, and everything we did was by hand, for the first
Yes.
couple of years.
Machetes are fun for a while, but then it's like big equipment's better.
Yeah. Well, every time we thought we were making progress, you'd have to go back to
Go back
reality.
and fight it down. And
Yeah. After a couple months, you go back and, man, it just...
It's hard when you don't live there. You know,
Yeah.
it's 3 hours away from us, so
And then work and
yeah, life,
life. Yeah.
our other life.
So this is, that's what the property looked like. And every time we came up to the property, we looked like we were loaded, like the Clampets, right? Bringing everything
Yes.
with us.
Had to bring everything. Nothing was there for us.
No. So one of the first things we did, these aren't in order, by the way, but this pretty much is. One of the first things we did was we built a shed. If you'll see, this took a while. We had to build the base and then go away. And when
Took us a couple of times to get the base right. I'm like, oh Lord.
and you'll see that by the time we actually assembled the shed, I got a beard. So that was a dead giveaway on the time frame.
We savored that accomplishment
We
for a while.
really did. That was big for us, and we got along great. But then we started clearing everything by hand.
There's the machete.
Yeah, we cleared the southeast to southwest property line by hand.
We were clueless.
It was horrible.
Eh,
And then we thought, hey, let's get an outhouse in, and
yeah,
I think we worked really well on that.
yeah. That's been great.
It's been a good addition out there. And then having family out there and friends, I thought that's been really cool.
Yeah.
Beats the hell out of a state park when you got your own property to
Yeah.
do all this on.
Very nice.
So yeah, it was great, and I really love spending time out there.
Someday we'll have a better place to stay while we're there.
We're working on it. I mean,
Yeah.
it's day by day. Olive. Oh, don't know how that got in there. Wrong picture.
That is a city photo.
Yeah. Well,
There's
we'll
some more
stop.
friends visiting.
Yeah.
Sorry. Tractor work.
Yeah.
We let our guests do tractor work.
You come out, we're putting you to work. That's all there is to it. Fires have been great. We got this tree out there called Osage Orange, and it's kind of like Gucci firewood. Whenever you burn it, man, it just gets to be sparkly like fireworks. Really pretty stuff. Along with the outhouse and everything else, the shed, we built an outdoor shower. For the longest time, you were sitting out there in a curtain.
Yes.
You never know who's going to be walking up on our
Hated it,
property,
yeah.
our neighbors, and you're out there with a curtain around a tree.
We got hot water.
Yeah, this was a great addition. I was so proud of getting this done. It's the little things in life, but that works really well.
Yeah.
One thing about the shed, though, is being plastic. We've really had an issue with pack rats. They seem
Yeah.
they
We'll clean it out and then get all the nests out, and
they just chew
you
right
you
through
can't
it.
keep them out, and it's yeah.
The shed and the little camper that we had seemed to have the same issue. We try, man, but it's an ongoing battle.
Right now,
Live and learn.
The only thing that keeps the rats out is putting stuff in the sealed container.
Yeah. And we found arrowheads. Well, actually, you have found arrowheads. You're ahead 2-0 on arrowhead
2.
count. So we knew that we needed to get across to our other side of the property because it is out of the flood zone. The first
Higher.
part is in the flood zone. And if we put a bridge in, if you look behind, you see how thick that is? That is the entire other side. It was such hard work just trying to walk through
We
there.
couldn't even we go over there and be just stuck. Yeah. We couldn't even see it.
So we've rented an excavate or a forestry mulcher a couple of times. And this is kind of the view that you see. This is how thick the entire other half of the property was. So, and I got to tell you, those other guys that shoot videos with this forestry mulcher make it look so easy with their camera. There is nothing to attach that camera to in there. There's no room. You can't even have really a room to put your cell phone in there. I think you cracked your screen, right? Was that when you
That
were?
was probably when I fell.
So, yeah, falling is a thing when you're older. But it was very thick. It was very gratifying, though. I really, really enjoyed
I mean,
it.
technically, this was the third time we've had a mulcher out there.
True, because we had Landon, right, came out the first time.
No, that was the side, the original side. The other side,
Oh.
that bridge builder
I was
did some
gonna-
work for us, but it was not much. So we then rented it 2 more times after that and did it ourselves.
Yeah, and I highly recommend it. It's fun. Driving big
Yep.
equipment's fun.
Yes, it is.
And here you are. This was
Learning how to operate it.
this is your first time. I thought you did great. You made some really cool trails on the back, on the front part of the property, but we made some really great trails in there.
Yeah, the only complaint, that cab is very small and the dog can't go in there because she wants to go everywhere.
Yeah.
First time. Woo-hoo. Love you, honey.
All right, so let me explain this one. Between the first time renting the mulcher for us to use and the second time renting the mulcher, this was the end of the first time trip. It rained. It was an experience. Broke the mulcher over a holiday weekend, had them come out and fix it. And remember we mentioned that we were in a floodplain. So this, per our neighbors, this was the highest they've seen it in a decade. It hadn't broke out of its banks. And kudos to really good neighbors. I've had several of them reach out and let us know, hey,
Everything's okay over there and just checking in.
yeah, letting you know the water's up to your gate. So we were like, oh no. Luckily we had those cellular cameras on there. We're able to log in and take a look. And
It goes down pretty quickly, though,
it really does. It rises fast.
as long as the rain stops.
and drops fast. And kudos to our neighbor. Graciously went over and drove
Checked out
around, checked out everything. We had just installed the bridge.
We were envisioning it being washed away, but it was still there. It was like, yay.
So it was like, no. Okay, so what we're doing is we're taking a walk up to the other side of the property, And we're getting ready to turn up a trail that I believe you bushwhacked your way through here in the beginning. This new, what we were going to call is our new driveway. What's going to be our driveway?
Oh, this one going
Yeah.
towards the gate?
This one going towards the bridge.
Oh, okay. Okay, the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a good trail.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it took a lot of work. I mean, literally, she was out there bushwhacking through it, and then we gradually widened it up.
It's a great place to get spiders across your face. You gotta.
The whole property is. Yeah, there is. We affectionately refer to this as Tick Town
Yeah.
because in the summer it is a booger.
And we have really long summers in Texas.
We really do. Hot. But yeah, there's a lot of spiders, a lot of spider webs. And if you'll notice, you'll see a brush pile here. I seem to collect them.
Yeah.
I like them. I like them. You know, it gives the critters a home, and
They don't have to be that big.
yeah, I tend to pile stuff on. All right, so this is the bridge, and what we're going to do is once we get up here, I'm gonna do a 360 from the bridge, and you guys should be able to get a good look here. Squirrel. I tell you what, they did make a killer bridge.
Yes.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that other service that they provided, but doing the bridge, they did an awesome job.
Excellent, yeah. And here it is cleared.
Yeah. Okay.
There's the log.
There's the log at the creek. And you notice that when we walked the property for the very first time, we took a photo of that. Had no idea that 90% of our wildlife videos would be shot from that log.
Yeah. A lot of activity.
All right. So normally I shoot side to side, and I have a real issue with shooting straight up and down. And for some reason, all of these videos I did 360s, I shot up and down.
Failure!
Failure. I think I wanted to show how tall the trees were.
Yeah.
That's the excuse I'm using and what I'm going to stick to
It's
here.
fine.
So keep in mind the other side of the property, when we were looking at the bridge, was nothing but a wall of yopon, vines of hate.
Yeah.
It was insane. So we're kind of going to give you an overview shot here. And we have, I want to say it's probably, definitely more than half. I don't know if it's more than 2/3 of our property is on this side across the creek, but we have to get over here. It's out of the flood zone. We can build a house and a little cabin first, and then hopefully we'll retire out here. Lord willing, and the creeks don't rise. Isn't it that saying?
Yeah.
So this is we had them do the first guy do the forestry mulching, went about 50 feet in, and then to the left and a little to the right, more trails than anything. That first time we rented the forestry mulcher before the rains. We went in here and we got a pretty good area done.
Yeah, it was so open we could actually go up there and walk around. Not to the very edges or anything.
No, but we were able to do that in literally 2 days of really concentrated work.
Because what's hard is there's these, what would you call them? Indents for water.
Gullies.
Yeah, gullies, and to the far right, there's a couple of deep ones, and so you can't really get to the right all the way.
No, and you can't get your the forestry mulcher down and up these
Yeah.
gullies. And the first time we actually got the forestry mulcher stuck, and we were down a couple of days
It's
because
like
after all the
It
rain.
was like in a quicksand pit
Oh
or
my
something. It was
God,
terrible.
Yeah.
Horrible.
So got to meet some really nice locals, called them up, and they got us out. So shout out to them.
All your mistakes, you learn from them, and you're very cautious.
And
so,
you end up meeting a lot of nice people too.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been blessed with the folks that we've encountered during I don't know if we look so pathetic, you know, kind of clueless. They feel sorry for us, but they really help out.
We're not as green as we were 5 years ago, so.
No, no. What did baby puke or what color would we be now if not green? I don't know. It's a color. So this is about midway to the property. We're almost at the property line. We were able to pretty much clear the majority of the west property line. We still got cleanup to do. And as we move further up, you're going to see that there's bigger chunks because we had intended to go back and mulch it up finer, but
Just run out of time.
run out of time and lost a bolt in the emergency window release, so we couldn't pretty much use it after Thursday.
It's always something. That's
Always,
just what you
yeah.
gotta know.
Just like
Live with it.
takes way more time and way more money than
Yeah.
you'd ever imagine. But you can see how it's a bit thicker. But again, we knocked all of this out and we're able to see the actual trees. The oaks here, there's so many oaks. I was really surprised by the pine trees
Yeah.
and
Just uncovered them out there.
and the cedar trees. And man, you still, when we mulched some of those cedars, you could just,
Smell it.
yeah, it smelled so good, so strong. And even after, you know, like a day or two and you're driving through there or walking through there, you could really smell it. And so you're going to see, I didn't calibrate the drone before this, and I got a wicked slide to the right on it. I couldn't keep it under control, so sorry about the unsteadiness here. But I am not the best drone pilot, and we really don't use it that much, I
Just
think.
need more practice.
Yeah, I love you.
Of course, the first time I did it, I crashed it because a dog came up, and I was like, "Oh, dog!" And oops.
Hit the tree, yeah. Well, here you go. Don't feel bad.
Yeah.
All right, and it just here's some still shots. And this tree, okay, this isn't our biggest tree,
No.
but it was the biggest tree that we've
We
uncovered,
uncovered.
right? That was like, man, this is awesome. It's a very old oak.
There's
it's in the
another one
back.
bigger. It's farther back that way. That's where those gullies are, and we can't get across.
We can't get across. All right, I think what we're going to do is this is what our camp looks like currently. So
Yeah.
you
Is it raining?
Yeah, it was. It was
Oh.
drizzling. Remember the day before we packed up? But this area has been an awesome camping area, right? I really enjoy being there.
When it's not flooded.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, we've owned it for what, 6 years now? We've only seen it that way once.
I think.
We saw remnants.
Yeah, we saw aftermath of the one time our camera wasn't working.
Yeah. I don't think we even had one out there yet.
Yeah.
But anyway, really want to thank you guys for stopping by and watching it. As things progress, hopefully we'll be posting more of these. So
Yeah. Get on to some building on the other
you
side.
got to get to building. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Stay
Bye.
safe. Be kind.